Oh hey there folks, welcome to the YouTube video here on the channel. My name is Emily. Today we are on the Maintalbahn route by Dovetail Games and we are driving the Rabbit. The DB-BR218. This is pretty much a staple of the DB of DB, and I'm glad we finally got it in Train Sim World. Little caveat at the start of the video: due to some lighting issues I'm experiencing in Train Sim at the moment, we aren't able to use PZ. I such will not be using any safety systems because they're impossible to drive with, because you can't see them. But what we'll do when I get our train ready for departure, so reverser goes in, handle goes forward, release the doors on the left hand side. I now go set my headlights, like it is so. So you've got the smoke pouring out the stacks there. So interestingly, obviously the local gets its nickname from the two exhaust stacks, which look like rabbit's ears. The reason it has those is it used to have a single vent exhaust stack, but apparently it was causing issues because you can see it's quite a clanky little boy, and it was covering the overhead lines in Germany in soot in early service. So they gave it twin stacks that sort of vent out to the sides, keeping most of it clear of the overheads. What we'll do, I'm going to turn my brake key on. I'm going to set my loco brake to full, my train brake to release. This just gives basically the train a chance to sort of let the brakes out a bit. Now that I've done that, I'm going to turn on okay. It's not actually working as expected there, but that should have given us destinations. Yeah, we've got them. RB88 to Miltenberg. So, that's us ready. We are ready for departure 20 seconds ago, so I'm late. Can't stick with me. But, you know, we're not driving with PZB, so we can drive a lot more aggressively today. That goes off. So just... There we go. So, I am going to put the reverser forward. Local brake off, train brake off, 1, 2. Lock on my shoe. There we go, away we go. So what we're doing is, as we pull away, we're giving the train a chance to equalise the hydraulic pressure between the gearbox and the yeah, and basically what we're asking on the throttle. So we start off with a start speed of 40. I'm just going to ease up to that. We'd acknowledge this signal, but we can actually release at this signal. Sorry, this signal is to 65, I believe, which obviously is no factor today. Got a 363 there, little shunt loco. So the track we are currently on is the Maintalbahn route. So this is Aschaffenburg. You basically would continue straight ahead to go over the MSB. We've come the other way before. That's the freight yard we probably came through last time, actually, which is pretty cool. Anyway, as we start out here, but yeah, so due to some lighting issues I'm experiencing at the moment, much like we had in the 380 the other day, you can't tell which of these is illuminated or whether the CFA light's on. Even on the brightest of settings. At night it's fine, in tunnels it's fine, but in the rest of the world it's just not. So until I can resolve that, I'm not able to use safety systems. So at the 0.8 mile marker we can accelerate to 70 kilometers per hour, which is here. Do you need to wait for the full train to clear though? So it's a 90, but like I say, 70 applies to us because we're loco hold. That's my understanding, at least. Actually, you know what? Sod it. We'll do 90. We'll see how much this bad boy can thrash. So this would be incredibly unhealthy, but it just shows how much we can make this thing thrash. Full thrash. You see, as soon as we disappear into the tunnel, all the lighting on here becomes super clear. But when you're outside, you just can't see. You see, that was been lit for the duration, but you just can't tell. I should also turn instrument lights on. As we are braking for our first stop of Aschaffenburg Hochschule, which is High School Street. There we go. So yeah, we're quite a short train, so you don't have to stop fully at the end, but it's just good to do so. Ignore those speed limits, then that sort of perspective. It's very difficult to actually use that for anything. It's just, in fact, is it that? There you go. You don't have to ignore it anymore. There we go. So next up, Aschaffenburg Sud. No points for guessing what that one means. There we go. Don't know why we roll back a little bit there. I had power in on that, so I'm not sure why I just refused to do anything with that. But yes, so I am actually using notes which are written in a really similar style to the Booler system, which will come up on that screen there is written, which is how I'm sort of looking at my markers. So we are currently in the 90 limit, which goes up to 100 until 2.3, well, for 100 metres basically, which is pointless, and then drops to 60 for 100 metres, then back up to 80. We just follow the instructions. So I'll be acknowledging this, which would take us down to 60, but we're 2.0. Aschaffenburg Sud Station is at 2.4. This does open up a little bit, I promise. Bear in mind we're going to Miltenberg Station, which is at 36 mile marker, so it's not too far really. Not far at all. So just if you need to panic and quickly get the pressure release, you press Schnell Aus, which is the fast button. Basically it's this, the quick deceleration switch. You can see a little flirty boy in there, waiting in the station until we arrive. I'm going to go along here. All the cups of tea are falling over. So yeah, today I'm recording this on the last day of my annual leave. And the kind of mood I'm in, I would really rather... Oh no, I'm telling lies, it's 36 kilometres. I thought it was... For some reason I thought we were at 20, not 2, because I'm an idiot. There's the Aschaffenburg Sud Station. You're taking a screenshot. Go figure. Right. Get up and go. So our start speed is 60 kilometers per hour. And that is in force. Kilometers per approximation, so 110 is roughly 70, it's like 70.1. 120 is like 78 point something, basically, sort of the way it works out. So, yeah. Give it a chance to go full power. I'm going to start throttling back at 70. .8 on next station is Obenel. Yep. Which is at 7.3. And I'm a little bit ahead of myself. So we throttle off slightly. Interesting crossing us over. Wonder why that's happening. Oh, because that'd be the line to Aschaffenburg port, that's why. And there's our 100 points, so... So yeah, I've had a bit of a day. Which I should really talk about, 'cause it's quite a big deal in my life. I went to my GP's this morning and had bloods drawn, my blood pressure taken, there's 120, and then I was weighed. And basically, I've grown about an inch since they last saw me, but my BMI is absolutely fine. My blood pressure is ever so slightly above average, but it's fine, and my blood's obviously gone away to be tested. Providing the blood test comes back okay, I should hopefully, fingers crossed, touch wood, be able to get on HRT through the NHS after 6 years of waiting. 6 years of waiting for healthcare that's potentially going to change my life drastically for the better. And that's 6.8, it's 7.3, so I've got 500 metres to go. Got that absorbed in the moment, which is sailing in the off heavy brake application. These are like 4 brakes. You're not supposed to stop the train like this, but it's fine. We're going to overshoot ever so slightly, but we should have the basically the front carriage should be fully on, which is fine. That's really not how you're supposed to stop, but I was absorbed in the moment. So you can see we're top and tailing 218, so we've got 414 and 404. Into 2 walk. No. Just wondering. Oops, sorry, there's some fun switches in here though. You've got the wheel slip protection, gear selection, slow or fast. Let's turn wheel slip protection off, that'll be fun. See if I can make it spin its wheels on departure. Again, another thing you are absolutely not supposed to do. Look at the smoke go smashing out the top of the train roof. Oh well, I'll put wheel slip protection back on because it should be cut in by default. I'm just in full power, that's how that happened. Our next station stop is Sulzbach at 9.3 on the mile markers. So the way to sort of read these, top is the kilometre, bottom is the number of 100 metres. So you get 8.0, this will be 8.2, which is 200 metres later, basically. So it's a good way to sort of, it's quite handy as well. If, let's say, I have a 400 metre freight train on, Well, I just wait until I'm 400 meters worth of mile markers later, basically. In order to thingy. Sorry, is what my brain is doing right now. I'm going to brake at the 400 meter mark, which is just after this, so I'll just put a slight brake application on. 400 meters wasn't enough. Back in full service. I'm sorry, I'm bad at this game. But hey. You know what, we're in the dry, we can get away with it, it's summer. In winter, drive a lot more cautiously. And I've just been reminding myself, sort of, how to not be a plonker whilst driving. Again, it's fine to put the cab over the end, although I'd rather not. Unlocking doors on the left. What I'll do whilst we're in the station, I'll fix it from this side. Yes, I can! I did a first aid kit. Classic German first aid kits. We're a little bit late, like a minute and a half, but that's honestly fine. It's, yeah, so we were due in at, yeah, call it a minute and a half late. That's fine. Now I want to do step 3 for the pull away. I also think this is still multiple unit timings, which this thing would struggle to stick to even top and tailed. Just because multiple units break better than local hold stock. So I went to see a show yesterday, which is called Babies, and it's stuck in my head. Sadly it's finished, and I'm really hoping we might see a soundtrack for it. But yeah, it's been a nice annual leave period, to be honest. I saw Come From Away again, which I'll be doing little videos to sort of will go with that. I have 2 months to get that video made. And so what did I see? I saw Come From Away, I saw Babies twice, and I saw Randy Feltface's The First Banana, which is brilliant. Randy is, what I like about Randy, incredibly funny man, but also just has a way with words. A topic I don't talk about on the channel because I don't believe I'm qualified to talk about it. I can read up on it, but I can read up on it just the same as you can. I don't have any other insights, so there's no point in me adding my voice. If I don't have any further insight, there's no point in me adding my voice as my opinion. I can say that, this is what my opinion is, but I don't think it adds to the conversation. Right, anyway. But he analogized, the current conflict in Palestine with Big Bird, and the fact that Big Bird's got 5,500 feathers, and how many birds they have to kill to get all the feathers for Big Bird. It was brilliantly done. Randy's mum and dad came on the tour, which was cool. Enjoyed seeing them. And yeah, just overall it was really nice. To be honest, it was really nice. A lovely lady called Brody Snook was opening for him as well. She is super cool. She's like this. The last stand-up comic he had with him struck me as sort of, because I've seen him twice in Newcastle now. The last time I saw him was 2 years ago. I've still got the poster on my wall, signed Randy Feltface poster. The last guy I saw was effectively, the way I would politely describe him is rich Canadian FAQ boy. These flowers are growing at a rate of knots. 12.2, 14.4. Crap, I overcooked it. I got driver manager. Why did you speed? I got distracted by the pretty flowers. So, let's see. Sorry, but yeah, it's genuinely really cool with performing arts stuff. Started writing a second play because that's what you do when you haven't finished your first one yet. And I've think I potentially got a cosplay buddy into a hobby. Which is quite cool. Like, there's days I've been making YouTube videos and I'm like, oh, I shouldn't get this video knocked out. Whereas now I'm like, I'm actually enjoying this, you know. 100 warning, that's fine. Sort of, so the way I am effectively reducing risk is by calling out the hazards when I don't have PZB to tell me what to do here. So we're well below the new line speed now, which is fine. We're slow to at 60. Do a blast on my horn as I approach this level crossing. We do have a passing point here, so it looks like we're waiting on a train coming from the direction. You can see we've got a red ahead, red ahead. Adding a bit of brake on just to get us to what would be the PZB controlled approach speeds. So, like I said, we are red ahead, so we're stopping, well, we're stopping at a good place on the platform, so it's fine. Hopefully this should help us regain our lost time before being held to that train out. I'm going to neutralise my reverser for now, just because it gives me a chance to slip out the cab. So, fun little thing with this loco, which most people probably haven't seen yet. You can't get out! So, what you do instead, you put your chair forward, and then you can. Unless it's not going to dispatch beyond, but... Oh no, I'm not being held for a train, just the signaller was being a weirdo. Thanks for that, signaller. Hang on. Driver's got herself in a muddle with a chair. Right, let's get both doors locked. One, two, three, four. Should do again, notch 3. So I'm just... What I forgot I'd done. Right, let's hustle. Don't drive like that, but also, I was trying to be safe. That's what safety gets you. In trouble. Smash. Oh well. Sorry about that. I did mute myself there. Hopefully that did actually work. If not, sod, lol. 120 passing, so we'll be fine for that. Our next stop is... Miltenberg, which is at the 15.2 mile marker. No, that's the station we just went into. Is it? No, it's not. That's interesting. My notes are a bit funny here. No, they're not. I'm lying to you. It's 18.6. We've got a bit of space, basically. So we'll go over to we'll basically see how fast we can make the train go. I do love the fact that it's obviously a tap controller on this. What I quite enjoy is, not on this loco, but on one of the Czech locos, it's obviously a Skoda works locomotive. The tap changer wheel is literally a steering wheel from a Skoda car. 16.4, so that's 2.2k. We'll get up to 120, it should be the fastest we'll legally go today, as discussed. Can we just put that like that, and then, yeah, we're in a good place. We get some longer little steps out after this. Oh, oh, there you go. I've got the window open. I got confused there because it looked like it was shutting, but it was opening. That's 1 kilometre to go, so we'll just give it a lump, like an initial brake application. It's doing nothing. Yeah, we held him up. Sorry. Wave. 18.4, so we're gonna... Had we been much later, we probably would have been held for him to pass through that single track section in front of us. It's a pretty cool route, this. I'm enjoying... To be honest, I'm glad we've got it in the game, is what I'd say. Oh, come on. No. You're not doing me like this, Trenton. World. I also can't see the start signal now. I mean, it's a proceed aspect, but still. But especially a proceed, I should say. But you know what? We arrived. We've pulled that minute and a half down at 20 seconds with that brake application. So we are, well, it's a minute and a quarter, same difference. Lock the doors. So it's glass, yeah, glossy factory. Next. Which I think is an awful translation, and it actually just means glass factory. Happy to be wrong. Yeah, glassworks, probably what it is. And that's at the 20-mile mark, that's 1.4. Earth station. Actually, we've got a couple more stations. So you've got Glossy Factory, we've got Ellenbach, we've got Worth, we've got Klingen am Main, Landenbach am Main, Kleinhubach Straße, and Miltenberg State Bahn. We get back onto the main line, we go back up to our line speed of 100 or 112, 120. Post it for now. Well, actually, there's the station, so there's not much point accelerating. What I'll do actually, I'll up to 5 and we'll just go up to about 55. I'm just going to aim for a breaking point that I think I need to start braking, so I'll do this, I think. It's annoying that it's not like a break point, like a dry point like that, which would do me perfect. 50, we'll go 55 probably, and then just take again a light brake application. Although when you put light brakes on this, nothing happens. It just takes that as a suggestion. Have you thought? Excuse me, train. Have you thought about slowing down? Okay, train, slow down. This is just how old a stock handles. This is our like regen brake. Well, not regen, but like aerostatic. Like direct brake is in the brake 2. Brake 2 is that position. Again, whilst we're here, we'll hop up out the cab. Not even securing the cab properly this time. So we've made it to here. Call that halfway? Wow, distance-wise we're halfway. It's a bit more than halfway. So the line we've driven previously on the 204 was Aschaffenburg to Aschaffenburg. surprised the unions allow it. I'm surprised they do. Yes. See, I wish there was a way to say I'm not interested in adding stuff and having all the posts there, because the maps are really handy and they look really nice. But I just, yeah, like the stuff, you know, like the stuff at the map. I wish you could just say, I only want to do first aid kits. You won't get the achievement for doing first aid kits, but yeah. Blast to the horn because we'll trigger that level crossing. Pedal. Approaching Glassworks. Oh wow, okay, that was a late deployment. That definitely wasn't checked as clear by the signaller. Yeah, that's part of what's like insane to me. So I can't speak about Germany, but I know the checks. When the level crossing barriers go down, no one checks the crossing's clear. It's insane, man. 22.4 is our breakpoint for Erlenbach station, as we aim for 120 now in line speed. I think we are probably, in fairness, I think we are probably halfway in terms of distance, more than halfway in terms of stations. So there's, yeah, like between Klingenberg and Landenbach, there's like 105k. You know, so I think you've got like, it's this, you start getting out of the city and into the countryside, basically. No mileposts here, so I've got no reference points, so I'm just sort of peering out into the middle distance. That would be, so we're 21.5, so about 900 metres from the station. So the handy little note is those speed warnings, which are warning for 90, they are 1 kilometre ahead of the speed restriction usually. So, and it's basically it's down being 100 metres behind the station. There's our. I didn't go into emergency, you did. But an emergency brake application is better than overrunning the station. I am struggling to get this train to brake the way I want it to. That's an unfair representation of the train. I'm struggling to get this train to brake the train the way this train needs me to. I'll get the hang of driving this train out. Yeah. Broseph over here has got his backpack on. That's the first time I've seen that, I think, actually. Standard sort of I'm a man on a mission backpack with the roll top. Got the ladies. No handbag on the lady though. Erlenbach. We'll lock the doors. Let's go. Just to give you an idea of the sort of speed increase with this. So that's step 2 on the way out of the station. I'm sort of trying to apply that as realistically as I can, the power there. I don't actually think, as aggressive as the thing looks there, that's powering very much. So the song that's stuck in my head, basically, a character who is probably me in score, is the nerd, is basically, well, I was far too laid back at school. Okay. Also, where have the mile markers gone, Dovetail? Hey, butt pucker. I've basically just got the anchors in. I was throwing so many switches in the cab there whilst we were slowing down. So you got P B stuff there, brake release. Oh, cat. Oh, fair enough. Oh, that's a cool idea. So I've closed the doors but not locked them. All I've got to do is that, which then switches that rotation to lock all. That's genuinely cool. Basically, I knocked out the most time-consuming part of that, which is the animation. Yeah, we are not covering that in time, which is fine. It happens, you know. Like I say, part of it today, I think, isn't just the fact that I'm, you know, probably new, but I think it's the train. I think I don't think we're meant to be able to stick to these timings. Feels a lot like we are a replacement for DMU, and DMU's are just quicker than local haul because they you know, DMU I can just go straight into full power and no stress about it basically. That'll be a speed restriction, that one. So I'm going to coast. What have acknowledged? I think it'll probably been 65, so we'll just allow it to sort of coast up a bit as we roll. Lovely, we roll along, roll along, roll along. Yeah. Then we're coming back in, like we're going into another city here, it feels like almost. Then we go out and back. Yeah. Quite a cool little route. I'm not going to lie, it is a cool route. No, we are idle. We are braking visually because we've got a red at the end, so I need to. That's brake step, but that's basically two lumps of brake, which is what I want to brake under. You can see I've got a red signal there. This is more of a controlled rifle now. Ooh! That's really irritating. Nothing happened. Nothing happened. Anyway. So yes, we are here. Oh, I need to get rid of that. And that. Lock the doors. Next up is so we were 1 minute down on our way to Miltenberg today. So I've discovered how to set my position. So basically, not 5 of brake if I don't move the camera is that. So the plan is not to move the camera until the next station. Blast on the horn because there's people from my train going down there. There's people from other trains going down there. Gonna be a mash. We blast the horn, and that way, everyone should get out of our way. So, here you go. You know what? We'll use that probably for thumbnail actually. Oh no, I need to from this side. Ah, that'll be fine actually. And this one's just that one's just started against the signal, so I wonder if he's just has to like wait for us to get further away. I don't know. Klingenberg am Main. Water park. I want to go on the water slide. You tell I'm a child. Right. Next stop is Loundenbach, which is the 30.4 mile marker, so at 5k. How cool does that look? Again, we're at 28. Bear in mind we've got another 2-ish k to go, so I can go back and notch 4 just to sustain us at speed. About 400 metres down braking points, so I'm going to start braking out now. Oh, crap. You can see the marker there, which is handy to see because in real life, this is about the point of view you'd have. And it's just, it is more challenging to drive in the game than it is in real life. I've had real drivers tell me that. I have. It's cool. It's pretty like. Weird, you know, I don't want to say it quite gives me deja vu, but this gives me like familiar vibes. Climate-wise, it's just the layout and stuff. Reminds me a lot of Rožná Podrad where we used to go on. We used to go on holiday quite a bit. It's basically it's like the big town near the village that my family has a cottage in. They have a really cool ice cream shop. Oh my god, stop! Thank you. So yeah, we're now at Klein. So you're gonna get my impressions of the 218 because it is still quite a new module and I didn't do a proper review of it. Overall, yes, it's a really good model. Like I say, I'm not using the safety systems in it just due to the issues I have in the cab. It's a shame it's not working with Dostos. I'm not sure if they do in real life, but hey, it is what it is on that front. But overall, really cool. I'm enjoying driving this a lot. Yeah, you've got just the external modelling. It's just so nice. In Dovetail, this was black boxes, and it would look like shit. On here, you can see inside, and it looks really nice. 30.6. Bear in mind, we've got. Nah, I am lying to you. We've got, yeah, fine. It was Loudon back that we were at. Good job. I checked. Yeah. We've got next one is Kleinhambach in 3 and a bit K, basically. If you schedule a card and you have better route knowledge than I do, to be totally honest. But yeah, this is just as I'm driving this. I'm driving it as per Abula notes. So in theory, a real German driver could be expected to drive the similar prep that I've had. Except for the fact that, of course, they'd have access to the fabulous thing that is, well, PZB and about a year and a half worth of training. I have none of those things! 50 warning. It's a shame that there's no mile markers been added in this area, because they'd be very useful. Very useful. Because I'm not drunk. I don't know why I'm doing my drunk voice. I genuinely don't. I think it's because I'm tired, to be honest. So, actually, I was up for that blood test, and I went for a long walk with my friend, and I have really enjoyed myself, but I'm also just tired. You know, I need to sleep. He's like, oh, I want to go for a run. And I'm like, yeah, mad. No, she's lovely. It's one of those things. I'm quite a jokey person. It's how I deal with a lot of stuff that goes on in the world. And fundamentally, we're getting. Well, this is interesting. Fair enough. Maybe Platform 2 is no longer in use. We are entering Maintalbahn Bang Road, which is always fun. Bang Road! Now, for me, when I'm coming in like this, I'd always sort of assume that everyone's going to look, oh, I'm going to look the way the train always comes from, because that's the way the train always comes from. Not basically check where I am in the grand scheme of things of the world. Unless maybe looks like, because there's a green aspect there. Are they going to put an RE past us, maybe? It's quite late now. Not sure how that's happened again. Probably I've not driven fast enough. Yeah, because I was... No. Not sure how that's happened at all. Oh well. Unless that signal's going to get replaced and we're going to get given the road again. On the road again! Now, obviously, in real life, you wouldn't lock against a red signal. Or close doors against a red signal. However, due to the way that the game works... No, it's like letting a train out in front of us. Hopefully I'm not late enough that I completely fuck the timetable, but we'll see. Train in the section according to the game. Where am I going to? What we'll do, I'm going to sit here and I'll wait for the road to change. It'll be probably a minute. So yeah, see you guys then.